Keeping your mouth shut can be the hardest thing to do, but also sometimes the easiest thing to do. When Avram referred to Sarah as his sister in order to save her, Lot, his nephew, could have spoke up, but he chose to remain silent. And for his silence, he got rewarded many years later. We see in our Parsha that when the Jewish people were conquering other nations before they went to Eretz Yisrael, there were 3 nations that Hashem said, do not touch. Al tiskar bam, ki lo etein lachem me'artzchem. Do not bother them because I'm not giving you any of their land. And it continues, don't even step foot on their land. Rashi explains this is referring to Seir of Esav and Ammon and Moab, which are descendants of Lot. They were saved from being conquered or attacked because of Lot's silence many years earlier. Rav Gamliel Rabinowitz says we see a stark contrast to the silence that caused the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash. There was a party that Kamsa was supposed to be invited to, and instead they invited Bar Kamsa, who is the enemy of the host. And in front of all the attendees at the party, Bar Kamsa was humiliated publicly and told to leave no matter what he tried to do. And all the attendees at the party decided, I'm not mixing in, and they chose to remain silent. And because of their silence, we're still suffering today with the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash. And Rav Gamliel adds, we see the same thing repeating itself in history in World War II. And I would even add what we see today. When the Jewish people were being attacked, most of our neighbors and the other nations chose to remain silent, did not speak up or speak out in order to defend what was right. Yes, there were some brave individuals who spoke up and stood up for us, and for that they're going to be immeasurably rewarded. But for the most part, everyone remained silent, just like those attendees that saw Bar Kamsa's humiliation. So as we mourn the Churban, as we still don't have the Beis Hamikdash, let's remember how important it is not to speak badly in a way that harms others or speak lashon hara, and also know when we need to speak up in order to help other people instead of not mixing in. Because our challenge is simply to know when to mute and unmute ourselves, and in that merit, we should zoom to see the rebuilding of the Beis Hamikdash very soon.